After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on last season's national champions, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Off here from the shotgun. He stopped him right at the 24.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Carr. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Inside the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Cardinals are on the move here. They'll give it to the running back. And the Cardinals are in the red zone. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
Boy, the offense has to feel incredibly fortunate that they are able to retain possession. The ball's on the ground. It ends up going out of bounds to give them another play and another opportunity in a game right now that they're trailing. They're looking for at very least a field goal and still can hope for a touchdown.
Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Carr. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create a big play here. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Nice catch made along the sideline. He does just get the foot down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offensive looking to convert on 3rd and short and 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. He escapes the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield.
Heading for the end zone, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Louisville.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner looking to make a play here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They'll stroll into the end zone. A kick return all the way for a touchdown. The conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started, and then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking to throw. It's Carr. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's good as he throws it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
There's contact on the throw. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Cardinals have first and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And the Cardinals are going to cash in this red zone trip. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Methodical simple but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the return will be brought down. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Looking deep to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. The Yellow Jackets come to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Screen to the wide receiver. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Has it back to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Louisville. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Georgia Tech, 7.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here, extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking for his back. Pulls it in. It's Warren. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Lets it go quickly. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. Tech.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Hauls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Touchdown, Cardinals. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a great throw by this quarterback. But let's give credit to the offensive line, because anytime you run a deep over route, it takes a lot of time for the execution. That receiver worked from the left side, came all the way over to the right. Quarterback needed time to be able to evaluate that coverage before he made that throw for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. It'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The first down to 17. Yellow Jackets come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Defense not pressing this time. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. Oh, he scooped it up. Offense still has it on the run. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Using his legs on the scramble. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
A deep shot to the left side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Louisville.
With another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. will kick it off to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Yellow Jackets have come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could big turning point.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Grabbed by the receiver. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the Cardinals come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Georgia Tech, 14.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Tight end makes the grab. He's not going to get there. The two-point drive fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
Interesting call here by this offense on the two-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw. It's Carr. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and the first down. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on first down. He lets it rip. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice, solid. Here by this back, did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. To throw, it's Carr. Checks this down to the running back. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here's the second down play. They'll try the ground game here with running back. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And the Yellow Jackets come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. The Yellow Jackets moving quickly down the field here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Kirk Louisville has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He can go. The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. The defense contributes 6 points.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Inside the 25. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Great cut there. So here comes 2nd down now. red zone. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Louisville. Still no answer for this offense. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Defense is coming after him. Pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Contact as he threw it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
What a great job by this defense. Really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter. On a 4th down play, they step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Leaning on the run game here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The Cardinals are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play for this offense. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Cardinals will look to convert here on 4th down. Let's go! On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. We'll try to run it with the option. And the fullback going nowhere. In fact, they stop him for a loss.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the defense able to hold him there to a short game.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Breaks free. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game. So the clock hits 0-0.